My name is Joe Reade. I'm from the Island Bakery. The Alice is the heart and the beginning of the line, of course. But our first requirement when we were looking at the design that we needed to come up with was to be able to place the biscuits, the dough pieces, onto trays, because we're baking in a rack oven rather than into a tunnel oven. The Alice, I think, can be applied to both situations and probably more commonly to a tunnel oven. But here we had to be placing the dough pieces onto trays. So there was an added complexity in that, but that gives us the flexibility that we need. We're doing relatively small, short runs of product, and was a natural progression from where we were before. So the Alice does the first job of handling the dough and is depositing onto the conveyor belt, which is behind me, and travels down the line, and then we have a series of different tools, sprinkling devices, a guillotine, a press, other tools on the line that enable us to process the dough piece as it goes down the line in different ways before finally being deposited onto the baking tray at the end. We're in the fortunate position of having lots of renewable energy on the island in the form of hydroelectric power and timber for renewable heat. So those two things combined give us a bakery which is, we think, unless someone else can tell us otherwise, the first bakery in the world to be powered only by locally sourced renewable energy. So we have a small hydroelectric turbine on the river that runs close to the bakery that generates all our electricity. And we have a wood chip boiler that both heats our oven for all of our baking and also provides all our space heating and hot water and so on, which is a unique proposition. We spent a long time looking for the right line. We needed something that was as flexible as possible. For us, this was a very big investment relative to the size of the business, so we had to find a system, find a line that was adaptable and flexible as possible, that we could produce a wide variety of produce on. Whilst everything we make is a biscuit, we've got to do as many different types of biscuit, handle as many different dough types as possible, as big a weight range as possible. And Aasted were really fantastic in being able to design a line that met our requirements. It does everything we want it to do. It can make a great variety of different types of biscuit. We have different tools on the line for different purposes depending on the product that we're making. And throughout they've been fantastic partners in building a system that really suits us and does exactly what we want.